I'm here at the historic Lambs Club at the Chatwell Hotel, and my guest today has always been controversial, and she has never shied away from sharing her view on politics, pop culture, sports, and self-empowerment, and even her weight loss journey. Today, she's opening up her heart to us and showing us all how to go red. She's my friend and a star, Starlet Marie Jones. You're an incredibly educated woman. You've spent a lot of time in schools, but we've seen you grow in life, right before our very eyes. What's more important, the time in school or the school of life?
I like to say my law degree is my ultimate trump card. You know, if I have to pull it out of my back pocket at any given moment, it fills me with a certain sense of pride, knowledge, the ability to walk into any door in any conversation and feel confident to hold my own. And then as I grew as a woman, I realized that that education was but an entree to what life would hold for me, and thus began the education of life.
You've excelled in Celebrity Apprentice. You've excelled in Smarter than a Fifth Grader, and you are. Are you fiercely competitive, or are you an overachiever?
I'm both. I am definitely fiercely competitive. I don't believe that you step on people to get ahead, but you are allowed to go around them if they're in your way. There's a huge difference. I think stepping on people sort of shows a lack of character on your part. Being able to figure out how to go around them shows your ability to outthink. And sometimes I hear the B word that is attached.
Ballsy?
Exactly. But you know what? I never hear that when it comes to someone who is not of my gender.
Yeah.
I think that, again, going back to don't put me in a female box, then don't exclude me from the male box either.
Now let's get to what we're really here for today, your business. I mean, you've beaten obesity, you've been practicing portion control, you've been really getting to the gym and working out, and in March 2010, you had the shock of a lifetime.
You know, it's the kind of situation where you actually say to God, you got to be kidding me. I'd beaten obesity. I took it on in front of the entire world and got probably more criticism than anybody could ever get for actually losing weight and taking control of their life, saving my own life in the process. And the next thing I know is I'm being told that shortness of breath that I was feeling, that fatigue, those intense heart palpitations, they were early warning signs of heart disease. But with those words, Star, you need open heart surgery, I became one of the millions of Americans who suffer from cardiovascular disease. I became one of the millions of Americans who suffer from the #1 killer in America. And when it comes to African Americans and women, it beats the next 4 causes of death combined. It is my entire life's work to bring awareness to heart disease to America.
Well, that's why you're the perfect national volunteer for the American Heart Association.
I wanted to go and be a volunteer. I wanted to say to other people, take control of your own health.
And you're leading by example.
I am maintaining a healthy weight. This is the healthiest I've ever been in my life, actually. 2003 to now 2012, I have kept off over 150 pounds.
It's like a whole nother person.
It is a whole nother person, a whole healthy other person.
Yeah.
And it is my greatest achievement. You know, once you get your weight under control, you start to even expose what other issues you have. Because I truly believe that had I not chosen to have weight loss surgery and thus reduce my girth, I would not have been able to withstand open heart surgery. My cardiologist has said as much. So I made the choice that saved my own life ultimately.
Go red. Tell us.
Oh, I gotta tell you, as you can see,
I brought it.
I'm in my heart health red. Go Red is the women's movement towards bringing awareness to heart health in America. As I told you, it's the #1 killer of women. Well, it doesn't need to be. And to go red during February, it allows us to bring to the attention of the masses that heart disease can be reduced in America if we just put it on the front burner. And it's my job to put it on the front burner.
Well, they picked a good volunteer, because if anybody can do it, you can.